10, this is about dribbling the ball. We're going to dribble with our hands first, then we're going to dribble with the paddle. And then for an extension drill, you can even do these dribbling drills in reverse. So the main thing on dribbling is that you want to make sure you know which side of your bow is on the bow wave. So what I like to do, if I pick up the ball on the left side, I want the bow on the left side of the bow wave. And the reason why that is as you throw the ball forward, then you can grab your paddle on the left side and then push the bow across the bow wave to the right. Okay? So, first one I'm going to do is, I call them onesies. And when you're sitting still, it's hard to get it started. So you don't want to throw the ball quite as far forward as you would once you get going. So we're going to use our hands. That means we're going to do, onesie means we're going to do one stroke on one side and one stroke on the other each time we pick up the ball. So, okay, so my bow's to the left of the bow wave, although there's no bow wave right now. I'm going to just barely throw the ball out there, get going. One stroke, see how the bow's to the right side of the bow wave? I'm going to pick it up. Okay. See how the bow goes across the bow wave each time I pick it up. Okay? So that's onesies. Now, and that's an odd number, right? 1. And then twosies, you're going to learn that you keep the bow, you keep the ball on the same side when you do even number strokes compared to odd number strokes. So every time you do odd numbers, the ball is going to switch across the boat, and on even numbers, it's going to go on the same side. So I'll do a side view this time. I'm going to keep the ball on the right side of the bow wave, on the boat. So the bow wave, every time I pick it up, I want the bow on the right side of the bow wave. So since I'm standing still, I don't want to throw it too far forward, so I throw it forward. Right, left. Bow's going to the right side of the bow wave, right, left. Right, left. When I start going faster, I can throw it a little farther out. 1, 2, right? Alright, so threesies is where we go across the boat again. So we're going to throw the ball out there a little bit farther, and as we go faster and faster, we can throw it even farther out. So I have the bow on the right side of the bow wave. I'm going to pick up the ball on the right. 1, 2, 3. Bow's on the left side of the bow wave. 1, 2, 3. The bow's on the right side of the bow wave. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, and then guess what? When you do foursies, the ball's going to stay on the same side of the bow. In this case, I'm picking it up right. The bow has to be on the right side of the bow wave. So throw it out a little bit farther. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, saying that, what you want to work on is that you get the boat, you want to get the most out, especially on those longer ones, or even on the shorter ones. You want to see how far you can go as you get your speed up. So your stroke gets more vertical, and you might have a little bit of glide depending on how you do it. Okay? Now, to challenge ourselves, one other thing about picking up. When you pick up a ball, if I'm just sitting here, I just rotate it up. But if I'm moving forward, what I want to do is meet the ball early with my hand and move back and then roll it up onto my hand instead of just trying to pick it up stationary and being forced with current flowing on the bottom side of the ball. Does that make sense? A little bit. So you want to, as you approach a ball with speed, you want to move your hand back just as fast as your boat moving forward, so you can roll that ball easily up on the hand instead of stationary and having that ball fight the current that you have created with speed. And then the next drill is using your paddle, doing onesies, twosies, threesies, foursies. Same thing, the bow is going to be on the same side as you flick the ball with the paddle. Okay, so if I'm about to flick right, I want that boat on the right side of the bow wave. If I'm going to flick left, I want the boat on the left side of the bow wave. I'll do this as I come toward you. Alright. What I like to do is use the back side for my right side and the front side of my blade for my left side. If you have less of a feather, you might use both sides of the blades, and it's not bad to learn how to do it both ways. Okay? So I'm going to start with the bow on my right side, so my bow needs to be on the right side of the bow wave. I'm going to flick, one stroke, flick, one stroke, flick, one stroke, flick. See how the bow goes across the bow wave each time? I almost did it on the second one, but okay, so that's onesies for flicking. So the same thing happens for twosies. If I'm on the right side of the bow wave with my boat, the ball needs to be on the right side of the bow wave. So, again, if you're sitting still, you can't flick the ball too far forward. So, here we go. Ball's out there. 1, 2. Flick. 1, 2. Flick. 1, 2. Flick. 1, 2. Lengthen it out as you go faster and faster. Okay, let's do threesies. Threesies, the ball's going to go across the mountain. There we go. So, again, not quite as far as flick the first one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One. There, I messed up. Okay. Woo! I was looking at the tree. Anyway, I think you get the ideals. You get the idea of onesies, twosies, threesies, foursies for dribbling. And saying that in polo, a lot of times it's better to pass the ball than dribble. But this is a good exercise to just control your boat on the bow wave while you're picking up the ball and passing the ball. Okay?